Hi, this is Brett. I was dialing you in because I had a question. There's no way. Hello? God, what a dick.
Benson, Boone, Bits and Bites. Welcome back to Dialing In with Brett. Episode 10? No, fucking with you. 9. We're not even close to double digits. Y'all, episode 10's gonna be nuts. Y'all in the comments, I assume. No, we're gonna do something big, big, big for episode 10. Is that the sign?
Yeah.
Did it break entirely?
It had fallen when I first was in here, and then I put it back up. Should we just take it off?
I deadass, I was thinking about it. Okay, so we were recording last night. Obviously, it was mid-phone call with someone. We have all of our lights, all of our fans going. Complete power outage on our entire street. Pitch black. And, of course, we were filming at night. We opened the garage. Still black. Oh, yeah. Shit that doesn't work for 500. Everything on this fucking set. The mic stand completely stopped working. We hot glued the fuck out of it. Which I really, in my experience, like with hot glue and super glue, if you just use enough of it, it will be okay and it will fix it. Not in this case. And again, I've said this 4,000 times. We bought the right mic stand. I'm never the one who's like, oh, let's get what we actually need. I'm always like, fuck it, we can get like this off, whatever. This one was like handcrafted by the same fucker who makes this. Why is it not holding it up?
Do you want
Anyways.
to call them out? Sure.
Sure. I'll call out sure. You fuck up. What do you mean? This is also 455 pounds of steel. And it can't hold up this rinky-dinky ass mic. Like, sure, do fucking better. Same with whatever fuck ass Etsy bitch made our sign. I'm not supporting local anymore. I'm dead ass.
This is the problem with trying to like DIY something.
No,
is
I
it
know.
all falls apart.
And I need you guys to know, like, we're doing this shit ourselves. So if it falls apart, just know this is like farm to table ass shit, like grassroots.
We're a small team of 3.
So if shit looks a little bit bad, if the lighting changes in every single episode, if my tie continues to get shorter, if this continues to fall, if the audio continues to suck, just know 3 fucking hard-working ass Midwestern good people are behind this. And I know the sign just fell, and I know we had a power outage last night. Can we stick it on one more time?
While we're talking about grassroots efforts building the set, do you want to address the window?
Yeah, the window looks so fucking bad. Like, genuinely, like, I'm, like, so happy we did this ourselves. Am I? Kidding. No, I really am, and I'm, like, glad, and a lot of thought and effort and time has gone into it, which I don't think any of y'all have, like, reckoned. Kidding, you guys do. But I did try to make DIY this window. We don't know what we're doing, and we're kind of just trying to figure it out in real time. And one of these days, it's going to fucking, when it works, it works. But when it doesn't, and it falls on us 3.
Literally everything hanging right now is hanging on by a thread.
And also, the girls were gone. They're back, bitch. We got 2 LA girls now. But obviously, when they were gone, the camera died 4 times when I was trying to film an episode. The audio completely cut. Like, it all looked horrible. We also, like, are working with the camera. Like, it just autofocuses in a very horrible way. The lighting genuinely, like, every single episode, we do the same exact fucking setup. We plug in the same exact things. Somehow it looks like a completely different set every single time we film it.
Y'all should head to the YouTube to check it out, actually.
Yeah, if you want to see how bad it is in real time, check out our YouTube link. Like, comment, subscribe. The quality is bad. We are aware of that. But it's going to get better. And remember, it's just 3. Oh, you're mad at us? Well, you're mad at 3 hardworking, liberal, former Midwestern.
2 women, too.
And 2 women.
Yeah.
And 1 member of the LGBT community. So if you don't like this shit, you hate women and gay people. So thanks. Speaking of gay people, I had just the craziest comment section this week. Every single time I post a brand deal and the brand pushes it, it gets brought to a new audience of the worst type of people who are all just extremely right-wing homophobic people, which is fun. And then it's like, oh, shit, like homophobia. Yeah, it's like a thing. It's still a thing. Like, I live in a bubble in LA where it's like, wait, no, it's like cool to be queer. And then you post something, then you post the prebiotic soda online and it reaches the right-wing community and it's like, oh shit, like, yeah, no, you guys like still definitely hate gay people. So I posted a prebiotic soda video, which like obviously, yeah, people are going to talk about my fucking sexuality and all. That's what all the comments are going to be about my sexuality because it's a prebiotic soda video. So it's like, what the fuck else would we talk about type beat? And so I was getting a lot of like, this soda makes you gay soda. Fuck this. I'm drinking Sprite. I don't want to be gay. The video was me pretending to be a kid in the 1980s in like a commercial. The brand cut most of the parts that like made it seem like that I was a kid so that I just kind of looked like a creepy gay individual. And again, like drinking that prebiotic soda, like, yeah, that's gay as fuck. Like, what? Oh, you're straight and drinking a prebiotic soda? No. That doesn't work. Anyways, yeah, so I got like blown up, which is fun. And this is why I kind of like never talk about my sexuality online because I don't even need to, and it gets brought up in a prebiotic soda video. So yeah, that's gay soda. It's always like very like empowering as a content creator when you're pushing a product, when everyone's like, actually, I'm going to support the competitor's product because I don't want to be gay. Like, I'm like, yeah, I think that's why brands like working with me. I'm actively pushing other products. So if you are a competitor of a brand, reach out to me and I'll work with the brand in a very queer way, which is just being myself. And then the competition will get you will get like, just will blow up. So also like, I don't even want to like touch on, I think my sexuality is like the least interesting thing about myself. And that's why I never talk about it. Also, I don't know what I am. I'm somewhere in between the middle, but then, like, who cares? Whatever. Gay soda or Sprite daughter, actually. Anyways, that's that.
I think this is a great way to segue. Do you two want to
Segue.
chime in on the big fight of 2025?
Holly and I had our big one yesterday.
And it was scary. Like, I was sitting in the back seat as this is all unfolding, just minding my own business.
Joe Keery has been really prevalent in our friend group recently. And Holly has mentioned recently that
6 months ago.
that she really cares about the guy. And I, like, all my friends are so obsessed with celebrities. And, like, I'm like, I know their man. Like, I'm like, they're like, Andrew Garfield, Brooke has. Matthew Greg Grubler, Brooke also has. Megan John, like, I feel like all my friends, I'm like, I know, like, these are their men. Again, they're like very huge celebrities that they really haven't had any interactions with. But I'm like, yeah, these are, they claimed these gentlemen. I didn't know Holly claimed Joe Keery to the extent that she did. And so that's kind of how this started, where I was like, damn, like, I didn't know that was your man. Like, I'm sorry. I just, like, feel like I haven't really heard you say much about him. Piss the woman off.
I was waiting for Brett to say something along the lines of, like, you guys, like, he would be lucky to have you if you guys were ever together. Like, I don't really know what I was wanting, but not what you were saying.
I was just like, first of all, with love, Holly has never met Joe Keery.
You
Or
do not have
stayed
to have met the person.
and ever been in contact. It felt like I was like telling Holly that like her ex-boyfriend of 6 years didn't ever love her. Like, it felt like it was that serious. And then for hours after our big one, she's like, no, it's whatever. I'm unlovable. I'm fat. I'm ugly. No one will ever even want to be around me. I'm annoying. I get it. Like, I know, loud and fucking clear. And it started with me just being like, I didn't know it was like that with Joe Keery.
Well, because I don't talk often about my romantic life because there really isn't much. So then when I do expect full support. And your take on just because I haven't met him yet doesn't mean that, like, there's nothing there. Like I said yesterday, it's classist.
Love is love. And I also, like, she says the classist thing. I've never once met Joe Keery. Like, she sounds like I have, like, Joe Keery in my fucking palm of my hand, like, choosing not to, like, introduce the two of them.
That is kind of how it feels.
I have zero connection.
Well, work harder.
She makes it sound like I, like, could get anyone in Hollywood like this. Like, I have, like, one kind of cool, loose connection to maybe, like, one A-list celebrity that and she just makes it sound like it's like, oh, you haven't like set the two of us up. Like, I don't know, you're just a shitty friend. So and in my defense, I was like, you've said meaner things to me about actual relationships I've had and actual love connections.
Yeah, this is what the big thing was, is that like I've listened to Brett quite often about his love life and, you know, the people that he fights with, and then they make up the next day, and then they fight again, and then they make up. And so I just, like, with all of that patience, I thought that as an actor even, you could put on kind of just a performative role of supporting me.
And I support you to the ends of the fucking earth. But when we're talking about a celebrity that none of us have contact with, it's hard for me to be like, baby, like, no, that's actually deadass your fucking man. But moving forward, that's your fucking man.
Holly,
And-
were you wanting him to be like were you wanting like reassurance and like, yes, you would be his dream woman, like you are so funny? Okay.
But again, you've said meaner things to me about people I've like actually seen and dated, etc.
And you said meaner things to me that I've never gotten mad about, but this I actually cared about. And then we forgave each other. We got over it 2 minutes later. Brett's bringing it up again.
Then we're at Staples.
No
and they're
contact
like
at
running
Staples.
away from each other, trying to like find the items we need, and I'm just like in the middle of Staples, like.
Yeah, we had our big one at Staples. It's also, again, it's just like, it's funny to me in a way that it's like we're fighting over your relationship with Joe Keery. But then when I say that, she gets mad at me and calls me classist. And I was like, I feel like you haven't spoken about him like that much. I just like genuinely like let a bitch know that this is your man, and I will claim him for you. And then she's like, yeah, well, like, what's the point of every single night when you're trying to fucking fall asleep, you think about someone that like you literally like you're so in love with someone. So then like, yeah, I'm sometimes quiet about my romantic. This girl's never been quiet about any.
Let's get Joe Keery on the pod.
Yeah, and not set him up with Holly.
Like that. Brett would like that a lot, and he would do it
Wait,
the one day
actually-
I'm out of town.
I kind of claim Joe Keery as my own now. Wait,
House rules, you guys. House rules. Never go to bed angry.
no, seriously.
Dance in the kitchen.
Always say I love you. Dance in the kitchen. Fight like siblings. Fuck like rabbits. Wash your hands before meals.
Pray to Jesus.
The Hunting Wives.
First, tell us what you thought about it, because we both finished it like in our separate corridors. You here in LA,
Yeah.
us in New York, but we'd started it together. And I want to know, we haven't really talked about it. What
House
did you think?
Divided. I really liked it. I honestly, it was like more lesbianic than I like initially thought it was gonna be. Kind of into lesbians. Kind of hot, randomly. I do kind of want a gun. Like, genuinely, like, I actually don't want a gun, and like no one should ever have a gun. But like in that show, I was like, wait, like cute little pistol though. Wait, like as an accessory though, like a pistol's cute. But I'm not gonna get a gun, by the way, just so you guys know, like hand to heart, I won't get a gun unless it's like so cute. Unless it goes with my outfit, but I won't actually get a gun. But that show, I'm like, wouldn't hurt. I am gonna get a metal baseball bat, like dead ass.
Yeah,
Just
like
to have for protection.
We totally slept with the door unlocked last night.
Open door policy. We let anyone
come
in.
one, come all.
I was leaving the door open for Joe Keery.
Aw.
Yeah, I'm a softie. Yeah, even when you didn't think I was thinking of you, I was. So that's why I didn't lock the front door last night, is because I wanted a guest to come. So, no, but I did like the show. I do feel like it sucks when a show's like setting up for the next season, and it's like, oh, that last episode could have been like really fucking good, but it's like, oh, like you had to water it down because it's like season 2 coming soon type shit. And I feel like that was what this show was like, where I'm like, oh, like what's the point of a season finale if it's like we have to leave some things unsaid and so we can set up season 2.
Right. I do feel like there was not enough talk about the like involvement of minors. They were just kind of like,
Oh yeah.
whatever.
That's so insane. Yeah, like a big plot
Yeah.
line is like,
Having relations with minors. and they're
yeah.
just like, yeah, this town. What can I say?
no, I know, and like no one's like really like,
No.
that shocked about it, where I'm like, that is like the most shocking thing
We're
ever.
just like, get it, girl.
Yeah, they're
What?
like, ooh,
He is
you and
underage.
Brad, baby. Wait, why do I kind of ship? I'm like, ew, he's in, like, what? And also, like, it's her friend's son that she's
Yeah.
fucking, who's also a minor. And it's like, eek. I'm bad. Yeah, you literally are. You should be behind bars. That
Also,
ass.
there's no way Brad is going D1 in basketball. Like,
Well, he hurt his shoulder senior year, so he's actually just gonna go to community college. But no, he's going to Baylor. But I feel like in the South, like it's like that was like a boy mom. Like she's like a perfect description of like a Southern boy mom.
Brad's mom.
Brad's mom.
Yeah.
Where it's like, girl, like, why do you want him? That's your
No,
son.
she was very. Did you the scene where she like?
No.
Wait. Let's get it out. Easy. Okay.
Easy, girl, easy. No. Okay, we got the wasp out. I think 6 flies just came in. You guys, this is like a really high budget, high production value. Easy, girl. Whoa.
Slow down, big girl.
Can we link that? We're going to do a BTS clip of, it's the funniest fucking video ever. Grace Kulinschmidt, if you guys don't know her, go like her shit.
Yeah,
like,
she's
she's so
actually the funniest
funny.
person on the internet,
And
I
there's a
think.
video about, she's a brand new Melville employee, and like someone who's not an extra small comes in, and she's like, whoa. Easy, girl. Whoa. Slow down. Could hear you, feel you coming from a mile away.
Wait, do you want to talk about Veronika getting?
Oh my God. I hate being like, I don't know if you guys know Veronika. If you know me, I'm sure you very well know who Veronika is. Veronika Slowikowska. She's perfect. She's so fucking funny. I love her. She's one of my good friends. She just fucking booked SNL. What do you mean? What do you mean you just booked SNL? Like, one of my friends is going to be on SNL now. I'm going to quit my job. Like, I'm going to do this shit full time, be a friend of someone on SNL. Yeah. So, yeah, that's fucking insane. And I'm, like, so proud of her. And not to be the guy who's like, yeah, like, I actually used to know Veronika pretty well. But we actually used to, like, live together, like, 3 years ago. And we would just, like, make videos together. And, like, we just were, like, she had, like, way less followers than me. Now she's, like, 1 million followers on Instagram. Should have been me. Kidding. No, I'm happy for her. And it's fucking crazy. And wow. Just wow. She is a fucking star. And I've always known she was going to be a star. And now my biggest career accomplishment is being her friend and her booking SNL. So I've been trying to turn a new leaf recently, and it's not fun. I realize it's like, damn, like, if you want change in your life, like, you have to be the one that does it. What? That doesn't sound like my job personally, but I have been trying to. It's crazy because like I've been cooking meals at home. Really not, not actually, but like a little bit. But like when I cook meals at home, they're so fucking depressing. Where it's like I don't add seasoning. I have chicken meatballs in the air fryer, and then I get a fork and eat it out of the air fryer. Oh my God!
It's back.
I think
Oh my God.
Okay, deadass. You see that? Like it looks like a piece of poop that stuck to the. Yeah. I think that might be a wasp nest.
Oh, I never knew what that was.
Yeah, I think it's a wasp nest, and I thought it was dormant for a while, but it's looking a little bit more active than I'm used to.
Damn, this episode's crazy.
Holy shit, let's blow it up. Oh my God, you guys won't believe what happened this week's episode. Check it out now. Dialing in with Brett episode out now. Okay, just watch. Anyways, I've been trying to change shit around here. I've been reading before bed. Like, it's just like, you know the shit where it's
You
like,
did that once.
excuse me?
Also, Brett has been reading The Silent Patient for like 18 months.
I deadass like was like, when did I acquire this book? And I remember Brooke bought it for me when I went to Florida. I think genuinely like a year and a half ago.
And he brings it on every trip.
Yeah,
Like,
it lives on my nightstand.
Last night, he said to me, he goes, I think I'm going to go read for a bit. He's like, if I don't have this book finished by the end of October, I'm going to be really upset.
It's like it's gotten to a point where it's like, okay, like shit has to start being embarrassing for me to be like, okay, I need to like lock in. And I'm like, damn, I really like have been reading. Like, it's fucking embarrassing. It's not cute anymore. Like, it's a joke with my friends. Like, they're all like, oh, they all know I'm reading this. And this happened with the book prior, The Shards, which I have made my entire personality.
Oh my god.
Is that another
There's
wasp?
2.
What? Where? It really has been fun, like, kind of figuring this out with y'all. There's no way. Is that
There's literally no way. The sign just fell again.
like, are we gonna have to call a guy for the wasp nest?
Yeah.
Like, or are we the guy? Fuck. When you find out you're the guy, I'll just shoot it with my gun. Once I get my pistol, I'll just fucking light that shit up. Anyways, the lighting's fucked. They're wasps. We don't have a...
The sign is on the
crazy 'cause
ground.
It's like, it'd be one thing if we were like on episode 100 where it's like, all right, well, it's time for a new studio. But it's like episode 9 where it's like, dude, why is the sign falling?
And it also feels like we should have had this stuff figured out by now.
Yeah.
We're just a couple of kids.
It's funny because episode 1, the audio was ass. And we were like, guys, it's episode 1. It's going to get better and better. Somehow it's gotten worse and worse. Anywho, no technical difficulties. This has just been a flawless episode, which I love. Anyways, yeah, I've been stretching. I've been drinking my green juice. I've been cooking one every 7 meals. I tried making coffee at home. Tastes like shit. So I probably will stop doing that. But I did buy like a nice espresso machine that I was like, oh, this is going to... No, I'm going to make my own syrups. I've used it twice, and it tastes like fucking shit both times. But it is fun to be like I was, yeah, whatever, I was depressed for a second. But then I like had to do the full like, I'm buying a cucumber. I'm stretching before I'm reading 10 pages of my book every single day. It actually kind of works, like dead ass. Like, you're not depressed. You just need to buy a cucumber and finish that fucking book that's been on your bookshelf for 6 years.
I don't know what you mean by buy a cucumber. What'd you do with it? ...
What didn't I do with it? No, I sliced it up and had hummus with it, you fucking pervert. My God. Not everything is sexual. And then I shoved it up my ass. And then I used it as a butt plug. Okay. Anyways, I'm tired of this. I am a sweetheart. I am an undercover sweetie pie. I'm willing to do a favor for someone. I'm willing to, like... in public, I'm willing to lend a helping hand. But the second that someone doesn't like show appreciation, it's always like strangers. I'm like, all right, now like I'm pissed. I helped. Why did I do that? And this happens a lot where like at a 4-way stop where I'm like, you go, and then like they go without waving. Okay, bitch. This is why I don't ever do anything for anyone else. Like, this shit pisses... You can wave to me. Like, that is, like, insane. That's genuinely the least you can do. And if someone waves to me, then I'm like, aw. We should smash. Kidding. But anyways, I was at Trader Joe's the other day, and I bring my own bags, and this gentleman didn't have anyone bagging. I'll bag for you. I don't care. Like, I'll help. I'm willing to... It will help both of us, So I'm bagging everything, just throwing shit in there. It's a lot of groceries. Anyways, he finishes scanning... And there's like 6 more things, and like the bags are like pretty much mostly full. Like, could probably use a paper bag. Like, God forbid this man throws a fucking couple of them in a paper bag for me. He like pushes all of my shit to like the end of the line and like hands me my receipt. Like, okay, like let's kind of keep it going here. What do you fucking mean? What do you mean? I could have just sat on my big fat ass and like waited and made you bag all my groceries. I stepped up when no one else would. None of your fucking coworkers stepped up. Walking past your section, I'm doing it. You push it to the side like, okay, sorry, we got a next customer. Bitch, I did half of your job. Give me half of your check then. Like, dead ass. And then I was immediately like, okay, like I regret even like helping ever. Like, this isn't fucking Aldi too. Like, don't act like this is my job. You know Aldi where it's like, we don't do bags here. Like, got that fucking part. Okay, I'll do it for it. Trader Joe's like, baby, this is in your job description. Don't push my shit to the side after I just slaved away for you.
Can I guess what was in your cart? Chicken meatballs, a cucumber, the green dragon, like salsa, whatever.
Hot sauce.
Egg bites. Probably about 8 of those.
Frozen rice that you will heat up and then put the half of the bag that you didn't use back in the fridge, as if that is a thing.
And then throw it away like 2 weeks later because I don't eat it. Going off of my grocery haul, I am like, sometimes I have pick-me traits. Okay, I have pick-me traits. I'm kind of almond mom adjacent. My gas station like road trip snack is a protein bar and kombucha. Like I am like unlovable. Like that's so fucking annoying, and it's very annoying about me, and I hate that. Like people are like, oh, you got fucking a protein bar, yeah. And there's nothing I can say or do about it. I try to do it in quiet. I try to be low key about it. It always gets brought up, and yeah, sometimes I'm pick me. Sometimes I'm almond mom coded. Like who fucking cares? Today I am dialing in a private chef. Mostly because I hired a private chef for my birthday and it was a fucking shit show. And it was so expensive randomly for like the worst experience ever. And I was like, you know what? This would be fun. I feel like I'm at an age right now where I'm like, I don't want people to lose money on me for my birthday. Like I'm kind of over the like, oh my God, everyone spoils me. And versus like, you know what? Like it's my birthday. I want to do something fun. I don't want my friends to like, again, lose money on my birthdays. I also feel this way about like bachelorette trips, so we can get into that at a later date. So I got a private chef, and I was like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna make my place like really cute. It's gonna be like really like classy. I'll get a lot of wine, etc. So I make my place really cute. I find this guy Chef Amir online from Take a Chef, and I am gonna say first names, and I'm also gonna say the proper location because they suck, and you guys can blow their shit up. I've already talked shit about them on my Instagram story, and you guys did a great job just talking shit in the comment section, so please feel free to do that again. Take a Chef. Chef Amir. Anyways, so Chef Amir shows up 3 hours late. Kidding. He showed up like an hour late. So I was like messaging him online with the Take a Chef thing. I chose all of the menu items that I wanted. I told him that I wanted plates and utensils, etc. Anyways, he texts me 30 minutes after he's supposed to be here and was like, wait, did you say you wanted your own plates to use your own plates and utensils, or did you want me to provide it for the additional $100? I was like, yeah, no, I want your shit. Okay. It's going to take me an additional 45 minutes. He definitely went to like the closest store and got the shittiest plastic plates ever, which I'm going to tell you how much this was just to like, it was a pretty good amount of money, but I want you to know like how insane. It was $2,400.
That's insane.
$2,400. And I was like, I love my friends. And I was like, I want this just to be like a nice experience. I also don't want my friends to have to pay for anything. I want them just to come. We can sit down. We can drink wine and have a nice meal. That was the plan. Shows up 45 minutes late with the shittiest plates I've ever seen. Bags of Trader Joe's groceries. Okay. Yeah, like I shop at Trader Joe's too. It's all pre-made stuff. $200 a plate, by the way. Pre-made Trader Joe's stuff. Well, he also shows up late. He like does this speech in front of all of us after, again, showing up late. I think he thought that like if he brought the vibe, then we would just forget about like the meal that I paid $2,400 for and the fact that he was 45 minutes late. So he does this whole like speech thing, and it's like, look, I'm not just going to go in the kitchen and cook for you, okay? I'm not your mom. First of all, that's your like literally your job title is go into the kitchen and cook for us. I paid you $2,400 to do just that. He's like, I'm here to entertain. No, you're not, bitch. Like, also my friends are like the most entertaining people ever. We got that covered. Again, just the fucking meal when you get a chance. You're already an hour late, and now you're doing like a hype promo huddle. Like, you gathered us together to like sit, whatever. He said he's not our mom. He's not gonna cook for us. Like, again, your literal one job description. And then he was going through the menu, and I picked this dish that like had an egg in it, but it wasn't like a fucking egg casserole. And he was like, yeah, he chose this egg dish for dinner, which I'd have never had anyone choose it for a dinner because it has eggs in it. So I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to do mushroom caps. I fucking hate mushrooms. I pre-selected the menu. What do you mean you're just like on a limb gonna do mushrooms? Brings us out these mushroom caps. So fucking gross. Like, truly, like, inedible. Everyone was like, this is fucking disgusting. Like, on these plastic plates, too, it just, like, looked so shitty. I, like, bought tablecloths for this. I bought, like, nice candles. Like, I dropped too much money at World Market to make this shit look cute. I thought this man would also be like wearing an apron and like a tie. Maybe he's wearing like Air Jordan shorts and like a t-shirt. He walks in. Also, he like walked in with this giant wagon full of shit. Like, I'm helping him like unload his groceries. Like, what do you mean? Oh, also, hey, do you have any pots and pans I can use? What? So then he's doing, so there's 4 courses. Between each course, he's just like, first of all, no one ate the mushrooms because they were inedible. I have a picture of it and I will attach it to the Instagram. He would just in between just like literally rinse off the plates with water and then reserve them completely sopping fucking wet with the residue from the previous thing.
Ew.
The second dish, oh. The first dish was just a piece of Trader Joe's bread that he cut up, put in the oven, and then put a fig on top. And then he was like
no like spread or anything.
well,
on
he
it?
actually did a garnish, which was pecan. He just did some like crushed up pecans on the side. He used my pecans. He used my Trader Joe's pecans that he got from my cupboard, which I didn't piece it until later when I like was cleaning up after. He didn't do any of the dishes, by the way. He left all of it. He like left them to soak. Bitch, what do you mean you're leaving them to soak? You left my house. You're never coming back. So then he also was like, oh, does anyone want more of like the bread and fig? And we all were fucking starving. It was mid as hell. And we're all like, yeah, that'd be great. And then he was like, so everyone wants another one? And we're like, yeah, if possible. He's like, well, I can only do 3 more. So then it's like, okay, well, I guess 3 of us will take. This is the first dish. Second dish was the mushroom caps that he just completely switched out, which were inedible and so fucking disgusting, and the plates were sopping wet. Third dish was Trader Joe's risotto. Again, on the sopping wet plates. And then also, like, it was awkward because, like, he was, like, running around, like, stressed. And so then my friend Lena, like, started helping wash the plates. And again, I thought this would be, like, such a nice thing where we all just were drinking and having wine and being, like, wined and fucking dined. Meanwhile, we are doing the dishes, and he's using my Trader Joe's pecans to garnish dishes. The final dish, no, the risotto was the main. And then the finale was Trader Joe's molten lava cakes for dessert. Thanks.
Oh.
$220 a person. Grand total, $2,400. And I also, like, he didn't realize, he kept just being like, how's everything going? How's everything going? And I'm like, I'm not going to tell this man in real time that this shit is horrible.
Right.
Because what is the point? Like, it's already horrible. Like, I don't want to kill the vibe.
And you're not going to make things weird for
Yeah.
yourself.
And so then I was just like, yeah, things are good. He's like, is there anything I could, like, change? I don't know everything.
Also, like, baby, I'm not a chef. I'm paying you
Right.
to be expert.
And he kept just being like asking me for things. Also, we used all of my own utensils after, like I said, we ran out of forks. So people are like eating the risotto with like a butter knife. It was like such a horrible experience, but like luckily it was so fucking bad that all my friends were like laughing and were like, this is so fun. Obviously, like, it completely ruined the night. He ended up being there for 4 hours. And so then he left at like 11:30 and we were going to go out. And so then we went out to like one bar and then we're like, okay, let's just like call it.
Yeah. Was everyone like hungry?
Starving, which I'm like, we could have ordered like
You could have ordered
so
many
much
pizzas.
food for that price. We could have gotten really good food. We could have just gone out to dinner.
Yeah, you literally could have
could've-
gone to like Michelin star.
Right. I could have like rented us a fucking boat, but I was like, this is like would be cute and like I'm like
You
happy
could have like
to-
taken everyone to the Amalfi Coast.
Yeah. Fuck it,
Well.
cruise for my birthday. Carnival cruise for my birthday. Like, dead ass, I could have done that. Anyway, still have to tip the man. And then he was like, also, that's just a reminder, it's $100 for the plates. So I had to give him $100 for the plates, also tip him. Anyways, the experience was fucking horrible. All of us were like, that was so insane. Like, the group chat the next day was going crazy. The debrief after he left. Again, like, had to help him like load his shit up into his car, left all the dishes. Thank you a million. So then I was like, okay, like, obviously I'm going to get my money back. Like, that was fucking insane. And so we reached back out. Nothing we can do about it. Thank you. What do you mean? They're like, well, we already gave Chef Amir the money. And so, like, you can reach out to him, like, privately to get the money back. I'm not going to, like,
Wait, that
text-
seems so unprofessional on their end.
Right. I'm like, you hire this man. Like, I'm not going to text him like, hey, can I have the $2,600 back that I sent you?
Right. What were his credentials?
So he actually didn't have any. So then later, obviously, I did a deep dive on his LinkedIn. He is an actor producer. And has like, he's just doing this as a side gig, which I'm like, I fucking love the hustle. I respect the shit out of it.
So
Don't
he's
fuck
self-taught.
me over. Yeah, like don't. At the expense of $2,600, I don't give a fuck about your hustle. Get out of my fucking house. And leave the Trader. Oh, he also like left me the like frozen Trader Joe's Bolton Lava, the extras. Thank you so much. He's like such a good guy though, like dead ass. He's like really good. Anyways, could not get the money back. We like complained so many times. There's literally nothing they could do because they already paid him. I don't figure it out. Figure it the fuck out. Anyways, blow up Take a Chef's Instagram. They're horrible. Chef Amir, you're a little fucking schemy bitch. I respect the hell out of your hustle. Again, pissed that it came at the cost of $2,600. But I'm obsessed with you. Genuinely, like, you are talented, gifted. So that's why I wanted to talk to a private chef. Because, like, what do you mean y'all got away with this? And also, I feel like the vibe with a private chef is always weird. Because it's like you're kind of in someone's space. And you're, like, doing a favor for them. But, again, like, it feels like you're always, like, stepping on toes. And kind of have to, like, tiptoe around people. Also, it's like, do you guys decide what you make people... The chef that we're calling was a private chef for a very rich family, which I'm like, okay, that sounds like such a sick gig. I want to do that, except for I don't know how to cook. But luckily, I'm going to get a job with Take a Chef because you need no fucking experience. You can just show up with your bag of Trader Joe's shit and just go fucking buck wild. And you can get the baby plates, the plastic baby plates from Target on your way over and then charge me $100 for it. Thank you a million. Anyways, we're going to dial in a private chef. I also am like, since I am like, I'm in my cooking era, AKA putting chicken meatballs in the air fryer and then getting a fork and then eating it out from the aluminum. I would love to know just some quick and easy recipes because I can't keep living like this. This shit is sad. This shit is depressing. Again, I know I got a cucumber. What the fuck am I going to do with it besides slice and dice and stick it up my ass? But like, you can say shit like that if you don't care. Dialing in a private chef. All right. No one else gonna do it. Oh, fucking all right.
Hello.
Hi, go for Brett. Kidding. Hey, how are you?
Hey, I'm good.
Thank you
How are
so
you
much
doing?
for coming on the podcast. I heard you were also pregnant. Congratulations, by the way. Let me be the
Thank you.
first person to congratulate you on your pregnancy. Where also, is it a boy or girl? Can you tell or no?
It's a boy.
Oh
yeah.
my god! I knew it. I literally
Yeah.
knew it for like the second I talked to you. I was like, it's gonna be a little boy. Oh wow, that's exciting. What's the most annoying thing like people have? Like, what is like the most annoying thing that like I feel like people just ask so many questions to pregnant ladies as I'm having you on my podcast for to talk about your job, and I'm like, okay, so like walk me through pregnancy.
No.
What's the most annoying like thing that people ask you as a pregnant chef?
Yeah, seriously. I think it's like what food do you crave the most? I'm like literally everything. I have been eating like a linebacker since I found out that I was pregnant. Like cheeseburgers are hitting, French fries, literally everything. I know that's not a fun answer, but just like whatever I can get my hands on.
Right. Wait, what is culinary school like? Like, I genuinely have zero idea. Like, are you taking a lot of courses, a lot of like hands-on? I'm just like, I've only seen like one cooking show. Like, I'm just imagining Chopped, but like in like a class format.
It was honestly like the time of my life. It was so fun. I wish I could just be a culinary student forever.
Were you just like cooking all the time?
Yeah, my program. So there's different. I went to the Culinary Institute of America. I was in a program that was 100% in the kitchen. They have, different degree programs where you're taking like business classes and like other class, like, getting other credits that you would need to get like a bachelor's degree and stuff. I already had a bachelor's degree going into it. So I was in the program that is 100% in the kitchen. And it was so fun. I had, a class of 25 to 30 people. And so you get to know those people really well. You're working like in teams with them a lot. You're also working like individually. Yeah, based on your curriculum, like whatever class you're in, you're like getting a recipe book and an instructor that's teaching you how to make those recipes and learning the techniques, and then you get to eat all the food as well, which is awesome.
Did the teacher just like eat and like kind of rate and judge all the food?
Yeah,
That sounds awesome.
I know. I'm like,
you
how
should
are you
do
guys
that.
not-
I know you're like
I know.
having a kid right now. I'm like, no, maybe be a professor.
I know. Maybe I will be one day because that sounds super fun.
Wait, also like are most people who are in culinary school like equipped to be in it, or are there people where it's like, baby, like you shouldn't, like how'd you get here?
There's definitely those people.
Okay.
Yeah, there's definitely people that like didn't know how to crack an egg.
Okay. Do a lot of people drop out of culinary school?
I would say yes, because it was interesting. A lot of people there really just wanted to cook and didn't want to learn. And so it's like, why don't you just go work in a restaurant? Like, you
just
don't
go
have
cook
to
a meal. Just make yourself
like, you
dinner. Get out of here.
Yeah, it's not like being a doctor where you have to have a degree to do it.
Right.
So I think a lot of people like sign up for it thinking it's just going to be like not like school. Like it's just like, oh, you're given a kitchen and a bunch of food and go cook. But like it's still school. Like you still have to learn and listen and, do what the teacher says. And a lot of people don't want to do that, especially adults.
I kind of want to do it just for like the culture. Like I would be the person who's just like, I'm just looking for something to do. Got some
They
free
should
time.
make a reality show, because there was definitely like a cultural aspect and like a lot of dynamics between people's like backgrounds and like different ages and stuff like that. It was entertaining.
All right, well, I'll be on the show. So if you mind finding like a producer and the budget for this, then I will jump in. And okay, so you were a private chef and you worked for a specific family, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Were they just like really loaded, or like what was that like? Did you live with them?
So yeah, pretty much they were very well off. I did not live with them. I just got really lucky, and they had made a job posting I found on like, I don't know, like LinkedIn or something. I can't remember where, but yeah, so they had a job posting that they were looking for a private chef to work for them Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, which like in the culinary world, like those hours are like unheard of, because like restaurant stuff, you're like working nights, weekends, etc. They also had a nutritionist, and the nutritionist had this whole like healthy like meal plan for them, but they're like, one, we don't know how to cook this stuff, and two, like nor do we want to spend the time and energy to shop for it and cook for it.
That's so crazy. They had a nutritionist and a private chef. What was your relationship like with the family? Was that like normal? Was it weird? Was it like really easy? Like how were they
were great. We had a great relationship. They were super nice and very like kind. Like they were never like rude or anything, and yeah, they were always like very pleasant. And if they like had feedback for me, they always gave it very like respectfully. They never were like, this is gross, or we don't want this, or anything like that.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Our entire power just went out. We're sitting in a dark room right now.
Oh no. Hello.
Hi from the blackout. Complete power outage, entire street, thanks.
Oh no.
So we're just gonna do it with the lighting being a little bit bad. Do you still cry when you cut onions, or have you moved past that? Like, do we just like develop a trait that makes us stronger?
For me, I always cry.
Okay.
And like my worst trait as a like cook or chef is that I like will avoid cutting an onion at all costs.
Okay.
Because I always am like sobbing, and it's like, I don't know how to get around this.
Do you do like the goggles technique, or do you just really do anything in your power to not have to cut an onion?
I haven't done the goggles.
Okay.
I've tried things like not breathing through my nose.
Okay.
People have said like a fan or ventilation that helps.
Should I be washing my produce or no?
I think we should be washing our produce. Do I always do it? No. like most times I don't. If I'm cooking for somebody else, I will, because I'm like care about their like health
Right.
more than mine.
But if it's your own, it's like, who cares? Just throw in the.
I know. I'm like, okay.
Do you still get like every single time I cook my friends anything, which is it's just very simple dishes, I'm like so like it's bad. No, like it's probably not even good. Who cares? Like, are you still weird about people eating your food, or are you confident in serving dishes at this point?
I think there's things I'm confident in, but a lot of times I'm like, do you like it? Is it good? Like, is it something that I just like? Like, what do you like about it? I definitely.
What dish are you most confident in making, and also what dish is the hardest / you're least confident in making?
I love making like anything related to pasta.
Oh my god, I was literally just thinking about lasagna. Could you make a good? God, that sounds so good.
Homemade lasagna also just like hits so different than store-bought, but I do a lot of store-bought lasagna right now, I'm not gonna lie.
Can you give me like 3 maybe quick and easy, just like, oh, here's 3 recipes that you probably wouldn't think of that are really easy that I could maybe start mixing into my to my meals?
Yeah, love it. Quick and easy. So I think like something that I love to do is just like a pasta with like any type of sausage that you like I just had the garlic and herb chicken sausage from Trader Joe's.
Oh my god, it's so fucking good.
It's so good, and it's like quick protein.
Yeah.
And then like you can make your own sauce by just doing like cherry tomatoes in a pan, and a little bit of olive oil and like some garlic if you're feeling crazy, or if you don't mind crying, cutting up an onion.
Wow. And
like that all comes together really nice, and feels like you went to a lot of work, but you didn't have to like use a jarred sauce, which I'm not opposed to, by the way.
Can't even imagine a world where I'm making my own sauce by just having tomatoes, but like, and I'm envisioning it now. I'm like, holy shit. Do you like air fryers? Or what are your thoughts on them?
I don't use air fryers. I'm not like against it for people. I just feel like I haven't ever had success with them. And I tell people it's because like I think I'm just a control freak. Like I want to be able to like control the cooking a little bit more, and like with the air fryer you like put it in the basket and like close it, and then it's like it comes out how it comes out, and that stresses me out.
I can't believe I'm gonna like make my own sauce. Like holy shit, I'm like better than everyone else.
Do it.
Well, are there any other things that you would want us to know about being a private chef? Us little guys, us average people.
It's a super fun job. I would say, like, I think people think that, you get a lot more creative freedom than you do, though, because like at the end of the day, you're trying to like keep your clients happy. So there's like a lot of times where I'm cooking stuff that I wouldn't necessarily like want to eat all the time, but I'm like trying to make it good and enjoyable for them. And then I think people think that anybody that's a cook or a chef is like really picky about where they eat, but a lot of the times, like we've talked about, mostly we're eating like fast food or like frozen food at home because we've spent all our energy cooking for other people.
Well, thank you so much for coming on here. I know you have so much going on in your life right now, I can't even imagine. And congrats again. Like, you are gonna be a wonderful mother, and that kid is gonna eat fucking good. My god. All right, well, thank you so much. Good luck with everything. Thank
you so much. It was fun. Bye.
Okay, bye. Yo, that was a private chef. That was not my private chef. Could not be Chef Amir. Chef Morgan has her shit together in a way that I can't even imagine. I also I want to go to culinary school. Who cares? Dead ass, like, for 9 months. Fuck it. Got nothing else better. This podcast isn't going anywhere. The studio's falling apart. Fuck it. I'm going to do culinary school. That call was so good, and there was no technical issues, and the lighting was really good, and the sound was good. As far as we know, the sound was good.
As far as we know, the audio is good, but I'm excited to watch back and see how dark it really got in here.
The energy in the room was dark. I assumed the lighting was really dark, and so was the energy. It was a sad, scary moment. But luckily today we have the windows open. The wasp are kind of able to come in and out, which is nice. Indoor, outdoor seating, which is cool. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go to culinary school because I have nothing else really, unless I book SNL or my podcast studio stops falling apart. Like, what else am I gonna do? You know it. I don't even have to it doesn't even need an introduction. You guys know where I'm going with this. You guys literally love this shit so much. Am I in the wrong? Like, my God. Am I in the wrong? My friend is always going around. I'm also going to be really good at reading out loud now because I've been reading my book. It is crazy where I'm like, when I read my book, I'm like, oh my God, I forgot about this word. And it will just be like a very normal word. I'm like, I can't wait to start using this in like my day to day. And it was like the word counter. It's like counter argue. I was like, oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. You can just say shit. Yeah, I need to go back to school, culinary school. My friend is always going around telling people he is a professional chef. So Chef Amir, it's fucking nuts. He is actually just a cook at Applebee's, and I don't want to diss Applebee's or anything, but it's not like the cooks there are designing recipes or making anything complex. Also, whenever we're with people and the topic of food comes up, he will chime in and say something like, I should know. I'm a professional chef after all. Oh God, I would punch him. Like, so I like pisses me off. I've gotten to the point where whenever he says he's a professional chef, I butt in and laugh and says he's a cook at Applebee's, or I will say in an aggressive or exaggerated tone, oh, really? Tell me what restaurant you're a chef at. He gets very angry at me when I do this and is currently not speaking to me, so me and Holly, and it's caused drama in our friend group. Half of the group is siding with him, saying that I'm mocking him, and the other half says I'm correct in calling him out. They are all arguing with each other now because of it. Am I in the wrong? Wow. Wow, just wow. This is kind of timely. You remember when I said, like, I will do anything in my power not to embarrass someone?
No.
I think, like, I can be mean. I can be rude. I can be abrasive. I also can be sweet. I can be genuine. I can be down to earth. I hate making someone feel embarrassed or uncomfortable. Like, what's the point of embarrassing someone? Because, like, they feel like shit. And then, like, if you are the person who's, like, embarrassing them, and it's like, I hate making people feel embarrassed. And that's why I hate going to stand-up comedy shows, because, like, I feel like you have to, like, kind of pity laugh, because I don't want someone to feel embarrassed, like they're flopping, like, out of their fucking mind, even if they are horrible. But I feel like it's hard when it's like, oh, you're a professional chef. Like, you can only say that so many times before it's like, let's look at the cold hard facts, bitch. You are a cook at Applebee's. No shade, no beef. But throwing out professional chef is like nuts with love. But then I'm also like, your friend's just gonna keep getting pissed if you like say shit like this, and like, but then it's also like, baby, like, you can't be calling yourself a professional chef if you cook at Applebee's with so much love. I mean, it's just like with your career. There's no way. Well, now this just sounds kind of mean now. Well, I was gonna say calling it a career, and it is a career. Regardless of where you work, that is your job, that is your career. And I feel like it's just like, why are you, like, obviously if I was friends with this person, this would piss me off, and I probably would talk shit about them behind their back to their friends. Like, if they say professional chef one more time, I'm gonna fucking lose it. But also, like, genuinely, like, what is the point of being like, bitch, you're not a professional chef, you work at Applebee's, you dumb bitch. Like, that's just, like, it's just kind of mean.
Yeah, I kind of feel bad. I'm like, just, like, let them have it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Let
like,
them
just
theory.
let them. Exactly.
No, I do think it is, like, again, it would, like, really test my patience to be like, you know what? You can call yourself a professional chef. Like, that is a huge stretch. But then also it's like, I'm not going to be like that is just like mean and embarrassing and invalidating of someone's career and job to be like, baby, you're not a professional chef. You work at Applebee's. He's still working and he's passionate about his job. He thinks he's a professional chef. Let him think, let him live in that slight delusion. It doesn't harm you that much. Again, like, it would annoy the fuck out of me and I would clock every single time they say shit like that. But it's also like, again, with a job too, it's like, I feel like if it was something else where it's like, if someone was that sounds like it was gonna be about Joe Keery.
No, say it.
Well, I was gonna say,
Say
you know,
it.
like those people who are just like very delusional
I'm
about
so
like
scared.
a crush, where it's like, baby, like I feel like that is like a little bit different, where it's like this
I
is
don't-
not about Joe
I'm not
Keery.
offended because I'm not delusional. I know that.
Yeah,
we would
you're
be great
baby.
together.
You are you know, and I know, and we all know. But no, I feel like this like when someone has like a delusional crush on someone, and they're like, and it's like, okay, but like baby, like no, like shut up. But I feel like when it's about someone's job, like you can't be like, really? You think you're a professional cook? You work at Applebee's, bitch. Like, you're just mean. Like, that's just mean, and it's, like, not productive, and it is so fucking annoying, and I know my ass would clock it every single time they said it. But, again, this is something with love that you would say to your other friend who's with you when that person leaves the room, where it's like, if he says professional chef one more time, I'm going to lose it, but you won't actually lose it because this is your friend, and you love them, and this is their career and job, and, like, you don't need to just randomly be a dick. I think this woman's in the wrong. And I think it is a thing where, especially the like, tell him where you work. No, tell him where you work. He works at Applebee's. That's mean. That's mean. And that goes back to the like, I don't want to embarrass someone. That's embarrassing. Like, is it really worth like putting down your friend to prove a fucking point? Let him say he's a professional chef. He's not, but like, he can think that. So I'm going to dial her in. Hey, bitch. Kidding, but you are being kind of a bitch right now, and I know that it's like annoying that he's saying this, and like if I were in your situation, I would clock every single time he says professional chef, but like you don't have to call him out. Just let him have this one thing, and you can talk shit about him behind his back to his friend about this specific thing, like if you have to get it off your chest, but you don't need to be a bitch for no reason. So yeah, I'm not even gonna let you talk because you're mean. Okay, bye. Yo, that's another fucking episode of Dialing In with Brett. It was seamless. It was flawless. Very few insects were involved. No power shortages. So yeah, the camera did die. So for you audio listeners, you lucked out. Because it is just gonna be a still of me sitting. I'm so sorry the video has been bad, and like truly next week's gonna be a fun episode, and it's gonna look a little bit different. It's gonna be a little bit different format. It's gonna be fun. I also might be getting drunk on the episode. I don't know. Anything can happen on Dialing In with Brett. But thank you guys so much for listening, for watching the horrible quality video. Truly, we love you. And just know 3 Midwesterners love you to pieces.
Aww.
And just remember, this is farm to table grassroots, USDA approved, and we're doing it ourselves. And so shit will go wrong, but my God, I wouldn't want to do it with any other people, and I love my girls. And anyways, love you guys. Thank you so much for listening. Episode 10, I'm gonna be getting drunk as piss. You're not gonna want to miss it, because I never drink. So one time, kidding, but I love you guys. All right.